Ark Survivors, it's Mark here, and welcome to the Sanctuary Ark and Ark Survival EVOLVED custom map with our explorer extraordinaire, Eve, who's ready for an exploration adventure here on Saz Peak. Yes, that's Wisby Way, our last encounter in the last episode. We're just across the river here and turning round, looking at the area around here, Saz Peak, with the intention of checking out the spawns, resources, and maybe potential base locations. Eve's almost fully armoured up. We're on day 55 still, and it's now 12:46. Well, the usual thing, we'll have a wander around the outskirts of the area of Saz Peak, and we'll see what we encounter. wolves here attacking something. Let's get this. Ooh. No. Yeah, there's two of them. One. Let's get rid of that. Do a bit of rescuing. We'll be taking both out. Not according to the message on the screen, so I think the Diplo, is it? Diplo coolers. Yeah. That was taken out just before we could intervene. Bit late on the rescue there. Well, we may as well collect the resources from these creatures. We've encountered one or two, not so many creatures really at the moment, but one or two basic creatures. We did see the first creature we saw was an Ecus, one of the horses. And continue on wandering around the outskirts of Saz Peak. We've got ways to go into the interior yet. In fact, we'll check the map, see where we are. Yeah, we've gone round to the north of that particular section. And a bit like Rummy's Isle, it looks like it's continuing on in towards a redwood there. Not sure if that's connected to Saz Peak, or the area of Saz Peak. It looks like it is. Oh, bit of action on this side. Right, I'm going to probably leave that section because I think that actually comes into another area. So we'll consider the redwood side of it as a non-Saz Peak. And a bit more action here by the looks of it. So going over 15. They all seem to be 15 to these things. Right, we're going to get some hassle from these dragonflies now. That's it. Get rid of those. Collect the resources. That's it. I think I've collected all that lot. And continue on. Wander down here. See what else we can encounter. A little bit more grass maybe, but it's pretty well covered as far as foliage is concerned. Maybe the odd little tweak here and there. A little extra here and a little extra there. All in all, pretty pleased the way the area is developing. I'll go down here and check the beach area. I don't think we're too far from the raft here, by the looks of that. We'll have a wander up here. Maybe a bit more stone. A bit more foliage on the beach here. No, that's not so bad. That's it. Okay, so we're not going to get around there, so we'll go back up the top here and wander up and continue on. There's another beach further up and that's where our raft is, I believe. Redwood over the other side there, an area we've previously covered. just a lot further up than I thought. The beach is quite long here. It doesn't look so big on the mini map, obviously, but yes. So we'll end up going in towards the interior. But as far as the redwood is concerned over there, we need to densify. Yeah, there is such a word. I just said it. Yeah, densify. We can add more trees to the redwood area. What we've got here, a few creatures, some brontos being attacked by something. It's probably a Rex, I don't know. What have they got here? Oh, probably raptors, is it? Can't see who's attacking what there. A few creatures in this area. Yeah, the raptors. They won't last too long. Oh, it's a Carno, is it? Whatever it is, it's a goner. Yeah, well, maybe we should collect a few resources here. That's it. Oh no, that was an Ecus. Oh well, let's collect all the resources up. Saz Peak. We've covered the ground all the way around. I think I'm going to put a few more trees, maybe a bit more stone around there. Right, we got some spawns up here. I don't think it's that many. Yeah, I definitely want a few more spawns on Saz Peak and the surrounding areas, but let's have a look up here what we got. A little bit of metal by the looks of it. And some rich metal. What we got there? That's mammoth. There's not really a lot up here. Disappointing, really. Yeah. Yeah, we get a few more creatures up here. It's the idea, really, of going around and seeing what's what. Oh, we've got some there. Need some more at this end, and we've got that down there. We've got some obsidian. There's not a lot of that. We need some more of that up here, I think. That's it. Yeah, a lot more resource to put up here. A few more dangerous creatures. Yeah, maybe a bit of crystal and lots more stone, that's for sure. Yeah, it's got to be worth coming up here. Yeah. Well, the whole area's got massive potential, I would say, to be what we got there. Anklo, mammoth. We'll grab these bits here as well. Yeah, as I said, there's some work to do here, but pretty pleased with the area. The texturing seems good. A few more trees, as I said, and yeah, a little bit of tender loving care, that's for sure. Well, that's another exploration done here, Saz Peak. Another adventure complete. That's 30 sections, including the islands, and I think there's 15 more to go. And things will change over time with updates and so forth and so with. Then we have the caves, the underwater. We also have the underworld. So there's quite a few surprises ahead. But for now, if you're still with us, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Oh yes, yes indeed.